What's up, guys? Beagler Bass Fishing here. I'm kind of amped about this video today. What we're going to do is we're going to go into Academy Sports, and for those of you who don't know what Academy Sports is, Academy Sports pretty much is like a Dick's Sporting Goods if they had cheaper prices. I personally like Academy Sports. I go there and buy a lot of my stuff from there all the time. And what we're going to do today is we are going to put together a quick fishing gear box for when you're in your truck and you want to go out and fish. And this is something I'm passionate about because I've always started fishing, you know, suburban fishing, fishing retention ponds, fishing places you shouldn't be, which I don't condone that, but just, you know, last minute, you know, you're driving, you see a pond, you're like, man, that pond probably got bass in it. Well, that's my passion. That's how I started off bass fishing as a kid. And I always have a bunch of bass fishing stuff in the back of my truck and a pole, but recently, since we got our boat, I don't have it no more because all the stuff's in the boat. And I'm sitting here driving to Orlando, which is where I work a lot. I work a lot in Orlando, and there is a lot of ponds out here, man. And I was thinking, you know what? I need to have my stuff back in my truck because it's just impossible to drive past these places and not want to cast. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Academy Sports. We're going to pick out enough stuff to get you started. And hopefully anybody out there can watch this video and see pretty much the basic stuff you need just to be able to pond hop. There's like pretty much 3 basic things you need to pond hop. You know, you need your lures, your terminal tackle, your pole. It depends if you want spinning or bait caster. I have way too many fishing poles, but I'm gonna buy one for this video. I'm gonna try to buy a cheaper one just to keep in my truck. And we'll get in there now. Let's head into Academy Sports. It's funny. So what just happened is the manager walks up to me and she's like, "You can't record in here, it's private property." So I talked to her and she's gonna let us record, so there we go.
Have you type in a zip code for me, please? If it's asking for one.
All right, we just got out of Academy Sports. What just happened in there was kind of funny. I always had this anxiety thing about, you know, filming and stuff. And believe it or not, I started filming like it was my job, and manager comes up to me and says, you know, you're on private property, yada, yada, yada. I said, I'm sorry, ma'am. I have a YouTube channel I'm trying to film. And that's one of the things I get anxious with, like filming in front of people. They're going to ask you what's going on, this and that. She was nice doing her job, explaining to me it's private property, and I guess I should have got permission from the manager, but I didn't. I started filming. But with that said, everything went fine. We got out of there and everything went good. My total today was $242, and this is the reason why. Don't get discouraged. I have a problem buying really, really inexpensive stuff because I'm probably going to put it on my boat. So I had bought this Lew's rod and reel combo, and actually it was $139 and it was on sale for $119. But that's where the big money came in. I shouldn't have did that, but I mean, I went cheap. I even bought a cheap tackle box, you know. I bought some tungsten weights, which if I could open this up, I know it kind of, yeah. Just got some weights. I also got, all right, you always want to have, you know, some Texas rig hooks. All right, I got a couple of those Texas rig hooks. Okay, I got, you always want to have at least one rattle trap. That's the color you want to have right there. Yellow belly rattle trap, that's a go-to rattle trap. You always want to have that rattle trap, okay? And I also got a silver one. But like I said, you only had to get one of these. I would have only got that one if I had to choose, okay? You always want to have one frog. You don't need a frog in your box in your truck, but when you don't have one, you'll wish you did, trust me. Let's see what else we got here. We got some 20-pound Power Pro for the pole, rod and reel. A cutter, 12 bucks. Line cutter, 12 bucks. All right. I got a cover since your rod and reel is going to be sitting in your truck. You want to have a reel cover. You always do, because it's just going to get destroyed. There's no, you know, you want to have one. I got a rod cover. Okay. You always want to have a rod cover because, like I said, if stuff's sitting in your truck, it's going to get destroyed with the weather. I always get these. I like to get these for the reel, just to feel comfy. And the main thing you're going to be using when you're just regular hopping around is your worms, okay? They ain't have any Yamamoto green pumpkin, so I got the closest I could get. I got a Yamasenko baby bass, and I got a Yamasenko black and blue flake, okay? Yamasenko black and blue flake, and I got this one, okay? You also want to have curly tails. You want to have Senkos, you want to have curly tails, okay? You want to always have a purple curly tail, okay? And you want to try to have a red curly tail. Those are my go-to curly tails, okay? You want to have that, and I also bought one more thing of Senkos right here. That's pretty much like what you need. You know, when you want to set your truck up just to have something quick, the two main things you want to have for your tackle and stuff, you want to have worms. You want to have curly tail worms and Senkos, okay? Senkos are really good, they always work. Curly tails are for, guess when? When the Senkos don't work, curly tails do. And you want to make sure you have your hooks, your weights. I also bought some bobber stops, which I'll do another video on how to peg a weight soon. But I bought some bobber stops too. And you know, like I said, you want to make sure you have, it's pretty simple. You want to have a pole. Doesn't matter how much. I've seen $20 poles in there, okay? You also want, something blew away. You also want to make sure you have your hooks, your Texas rigged hooks. You want your sliding weights. And you really just need two kinds of worms, a Senko and a curly tail. That's all you need to pond hop, man. If you want to go real quick fishing and you know you're at work and you want to pond hop, that's all you need. The rest of the stuff I bought because I just bought it. That's just me. But that's the stuff you need. Any questions, comment in the bottom. This is pretty much what I'm going to keep in my truck. So when you see me fishing any of these little ponds that I'm going to have, you're going to see these in my truck. I'm probably not going to have this rod and reel combo that I bought. Probably not gonna have this in my truck. What I did was I have a cheaper rod and reel combo I'm using in my boat. I kind of don't like the way it feels. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this more expensive one and I'm gonna put that in my boat, and I'm gonna grab the cheaper one that I don't like the feel of and keep it in my truck, because I don't care if it gets damaged. And plus it's a black reel, so all the dirt and stuff and just crap gets on the reel, you clean it, it's just a black reel, so it just doesn't get as dirty as fast, if that makes any sense, I guess. But so stay tuned, and I'm going to probably do another video soon on pegging weights, and I got a couple other videos I'm gonna do. Like I said, this is Academy Sports. We came out here. I do like the place. Got in trouble for filming, but it worked out. So, you know, like if you're nice to the people, they'll be nice to you. And you'll see us out there on the water. Stay tuned for the next videos. Beagler Bass Fishing, out.